Alright guys, it's the middle of September. You know what that means. Mystery Tackle Box Day. Now, I know that they don't watch my videos. I know a lot of you guys don't really watch my videos. But the last couple of months have been markedly late. You could go online, you could kind of tell that they used to be really on point with the shipping dates and then getting them out to people on time. Like clockwork almost. But whatever, it's a product. I'm sure that as time goes by, it'll become more and more popular, so that more people are ordering it and ship it out, and it's a bigger deal. But let's get to it. I got a surprise. Nobody told me. We got a black box this month. So the difference on that is the price spectrum for lures for these boxes is a bit higher. Plus, when there's a soft plastic or a hook or like a tungsten or a weight or something like that, instead of being some sort of sample-sized packaging with maybe 4 or 5, it's a full-size package with 10 or more 10, 15, 20 depending on what it is. So let's get into that. I'll go over what Mystery Tackle Box is at the end. Looking through here, got the card down on the bottom. I like these cards. Let's see. About my box, this is Bass Pro Box 078. So this is the one that matches up with things like that. This is the what's inside. So the first thing, my brother's already been through this. He's got a habit of doing that. So what we got first is a Lucky Craft Redemption spinner bait. So this is the lure, and we put it up against the backing there. It's white on white. It doesn't have a soft plastic bait grabber there. It's got a small Colorado and a much larger willow blade. And it's got some good spinning and some clacker barrels and all that kind of good stuff in there. So that's Lucky Craft. This is our first Lucky Craft lure that we've gotten. Fitted coming from a Pro Box. It's kind of usually where those come through. Retails $14.99. So that's already pretty much all of the price of this box right there on that. Just that one item right there. I'm gonna say this box is like $25. So up next we've got an Arashi Flat 7. These are a Storm brand crankbait. So it's got a lot of rattles to it. It's got a really deep diving action to it. It's 7 feet, and it's got kind of a clear body in there so that you can see the giant rattles in there. Now what they call this is a self-tuning crankbait, and what that means is the split ring there is attached to a little bar on the back that rattles just a little tiny bit, and it allows that to adjust for the pull when it goes through the water, so it always goes through straight. The hooks look pretty good. Like the rattles are real big. It's a 7-foot diver with the bluegill pattern, so that should be pretty good. Now when the fish is spinning lower. I love crankbaits, by the way. Up next is a 3-pack of Owner brand football shaky heads, 3/8 ounce. They come painted. They're kind of a green watermelon color. I've been looking forward to getting some shaky heads. I was thinking about buying some the other day, and wham bam, they came in the mail. So skipping things, the crankbait retailed at $8.99. The shaky heads are down here at the bottom. Came in at $6.75. Owner hooks usually do cost a little bit more, but the quality is there. It's just one of those things that you realize after you use them for a little while. So we're up to 15, 23, 29, almost $30 so far. Just packaging for that. Now we've got some soft plastics. This is a new brand, Doomsday Tackle Company. They're a really high detail molded craw, kind of a copper color, copper orange, green, metallic green kind of thing. There's a lot in there. when we tried putting them on with the shaky head, and it's not going to really fit on the shaky head. So these make good jig trailers. Might even drop shot this if you've got the nerve for it. These retailed at $5.99, so we're up to almost $40 already. And that's an 8-pack. Got a 15-pack of these Yum brand. I'm gonna call them a drop shot worm, because that's really what they are. They've got a high oil on them, so make sure you wipe everything down, because that's kind of messy. These retailed at $2.99, so that's not too bad. Yum has always been kind of, I'm not going to say a budget brand, but not a high cost brand. You can get some pretty decent things from Yum without spending a fortune. So this is kind of a green or watermelon kind of plastic with a green and purple flake on the inside. I really like that. My brother likes drop shots, so he's going to really be into that. All about drop shots lately. And last and not least is the thing I'm most excited about out of this box. It's a whaaaaa brand crankbait. Is the DT Fat. That is a big guy. That's what the side looks like. That's the side with English on it. So this guy only dives to 1 foot. You can see it says it on the end. It's 1 foot, but it's not exactly a super crankbait. It's more like a wake bait, I want to say. I've heard people say, not a wake and bake. That's us. But what I feel like they've designed this lure to do is it floats near the surface. It produces a lot of surface disturbance. It's got kind of this downward angled lip, like these rat surface crankbaits that you've been seeing, these rat and mouse ones that you've seen lately. And it's got that. So I think this is going to be killer for topwater. It's got this nice shad color on there, but if you were here to see it in real life, you'd be able to see it's got a really nice purple opalescent sheen underneath. I like these hooks. Not the best hooks, but I like them. The way I like to look at hooks is how many facets each of those little prongs has. It's not the end all, but it shows that the company puts in some effort to make sure that the hooks get sharpened. So that's this box. It of course came with a black MTB Pro sticker, which my brother has. I don't know what he's going to use that for, but it's his, so whatever. Also came with a Match the Hatch, which we of course did not win. Who wins those? But it's all about the dream, right? And we were fortunate enough to get a mystery tackle box head covering, like one of those scarfy turtleneck kind of really lightweight material hoo rags. That's what they call them, a hoo rag. I'm not a fan of that word. We got one of those as well, kind of the green and gold one. So this ended up being a really, really delightful box to get. Big old black box. So everybody out there in the tackle box world, what this is it's one of a gajillion subscription services that you can look into. But what this is, it's a tackle box subscription service. So what that means is you sign up and they automatically deduct the amount from your account every month, and they send you one of a handful of boxes. This company does 2 different bass boxes. It has a catfish box, it has a panfish box, it might even have a trout or a saltwater box. And it's a collection of lures to do a handful of things. It puts you in the ability to fish with new styles, meaning that if you have never tried drop shot stuff, then eventually you're going to get everything that you need to run a full drop shotting rig, and it'll be something that you can go out and do and give it a try, and you didn't have to really put in a whole bunch of effort figuring out what you needed for that. It comes in a box, and you can go on YouTube or online and look at our videos or their videos and see how all those bits and pieces come together to make a fishing contraption. But in addition to that, I would never go out and just buy tungsten weights. But every now and then, tungsten weights come in the box. So now we get to use some tungsten. I didn't have to go out and burden myself with justifying buying that. So we're doing this. We do this every month. We get these boxes in the mail. We go out and we fish them. a thing people used to like to do is what they call it MTB Slam, where you go out and attempt to catch a fish with all the different lures in the box in one sitting. We don't really have reliable bass waters, and it is ridiculous, crazy summertime right now in Texas. So keep following us, give a subscription. It's pretty easy to find the subscription button. And keep up with us, keep up with what comes in the boxes, keep up with how our arsenal of lures develops with these boxes and with different things that we're inspired to buy ourselves. And stick around to see some of our different kayaking videos. I'm hoping to do some trips a bit further away once the weather starts to cool down into the fall. That should increase the bass bite. So until next time, maybe give us a follow on Instagram, Captain Longbong, Hot Box Fishing. Give us a look for. So see you next time.